Hey, good day. Good Sunday morning. This is Jeff Whitney Doole at the porch at the Dogtrot with another day in the life of the Dogtrot. Uh, I've just writing my notes down and trying to consolidate things so I don't have too many things to write. So I just figured I would adopt the legal pad as my notebook, and all my notes will be on my legal pad. I use, I you can see in the front picture what size I use. It just is easier, and I can write bigger notes and a little bigger print so I can read it. Sometimes it's hard for me to even read my own writing. But anyways, uh, we're here, and we've had our cup of tea and Dr. Pepper and a few cigars. And we're just chilling, listening to some wild electronic music and planning the shoots out for today. Uh, Now it's kind of misty, cloudy over front, but it's not rain, so I might start the process of unloading the truck. Have lots of treasures on it. Yesterday was a very interesting day. I mean, it wasn't full of surprises. I think probably the biggest surprise I got was that wood column. Uh, uh, Jeff is kind of funny. He just kind of nonchalantly puts it out there and says, "Yeah, I knew you wanted that," and I said, "Yep, I do. I want that." So I've got a fluted solid wood column. I date it back to probably 1950s, and it'll be interesting to see what I can make out of. First thought is to make a hat rack or a coat and hat rack. But what we'll have to do is we'll just stand it up in the shop and have a look see for a few years or two, and maybe I'll come up with the idea on it. Now, if you notice, I've got found I believe it to be rabbit, but I'm not sure. It could be synthetic, but it's a full vest, uh, as you can see there. Well, let's see. You can see more in the mirror, maybe. I don't know. The mirror plays tricks on you, you know. Oh, I see in the mirror. I see an old man. You know, I go back to the days when, back all the way to when I was a kid. And I always used to like to watch Captain Kangaroo and Mr. Green Jeans and all the characters. And his whole crew was a real interesting, uh, interesting group. Let's say kind, very kind. It wasn't all about. I don't know. It had a good, clean feeling to it, and I like that feeling. So I'm. I think I'm modeling myself after that. I don't know, but I know I'm enjoying it. That's just grazing the edge of my thoughts. My thoughts are pretty deep these days. I have great concerns for my brother, who I've neglected. I think, well, I wasn't in the right frame of mind. When he came here, I was just still coming down off of alcoholism, and I've been able to kick that and stay alcohol free for well over 10 years now. And I didn't have to do any AA or any medication or anything like that. It just took willpower and knowing the fact that when the doctor said to me, hey, you go back to drinking again, don't bother to come around by me because you'll be dead already. So, with that said, I changed my life. And one of the key persons in that change was, and still is, my wife, Grace Whitney. I wouldn't have made it without her, that's for sure. And so I'm trying to give back in some form of a way and have fun at doing it, and that's what I'm doing. But I'm doing a couple of classes now. Well, classes, I create classes myself where I hunt them out and I see what I can feed off of in that. And it's just like the saying I always say at the end of my films, art begot art. Well, these guys are doing the same thing, but they're in the mega hits. And I need to be there so I can fund my projects. It's a way of funding the projects that I want to do, and my project is Project Angie. And it's still yet to be determined the path that we should go. Right now we're testing a lot of different ideas, theories, whatever information I can get off the internet, trying to collaborate that with Jason over at Piggly Wiggly, which he's I feel, good, solid person, and I can work with him. And I like seeing things grow. And this is like a garden. But anyways, I'm going to come back to you with some other thoughts. And we'll do some walkabouts. We'll see what we pull up out of the old truck. Old BB hauled in a load last night, but was disappointed in some other things, and I'll bring that up in the next part of Sunday morning in review. Thank you much for watching, and please tell a friend and pass this on. It's something that I think in the end is going to be very influential to the progress of a small village or a town without getting cut out by Walmart. Anyways, I'll be back to you. Be safe out there. This is Jeff Whitney Doyle at the Dogtrot. Another day in the life of the Dogtrot. Who would have thunk this? Thank you.